Avenue Plaza Hotel. Welcome to our event, Bicol Web Meetup, sponsored by Blockchain Space in partnership with SparkPoint Only, Sparklet, and PDAX, Internet Computer, Team GG. Okay, so the event already started. Let's go inside the venue.
Thank you guys for coming. And right now, background information about the Bicol Web3 Meetup. And okay yung mic ko yun. Okay, may backup na ako. Dito ba kanya? Thank you so much. Okay, so it's Web3 weekend here in Bicol region, and as Blockchain Space, SparkPoint Technology, Sparkler and Tech, Metagaming Guild, and Only is here making a trip here in Naga City to organize here in Naga City. Is finally has local companies anticipating for the related events, and since the and streets of the major cities here in like here in Naga City, of course. Now here in Avenue Plaza Hotel here in Naga City, a famous hotspot and the venue for major conventions, conferences here in the city, just hustling magsaysaya, and of course mga dimikan. So today is Friday, and Bicol, I would like a very special person for tonight's event because they made an effort to meet the local Web3 community here in Naga City. So again, let's welcome Ms. 𝐿𝐿 from Blockchain Space to give her opening remarks. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Practice lang. Maraming nabanggi, everyone. Thank you, Jay. So, actually, this is one of the things na prioritize no the community. Pero sino dito first time na encounter kasi tonight we will focus on educating the community, no? Kasi we're really at the forefront of blockchain. So sino dito ang first encounter sa ito ay through 𝗖𝐸 𝗶𝐸. Sino dito yung mga OGs na 2018? 28 the bear ba? Bear marks. Before anything else, I'd like to thank SparkPoint, only also our sponsors for today, PDAX, and as well as 𝗖𝐸. And they will be talking about what these projects are about. You know? We've been traveling, Blockchain Space, a company, we've been traveling in different countries, and pero binibigyan namin ng halaga yung giving a lot of insights and talking to the community dito sa Philippines. Because Philippines is still at the forefront of GAFI, no? So, most of our are in Manila, or in the Philippines in particular. So, briefly go through what we are, who we are, what we do, and just a brief of background, no? Maybe, is this, okay. Here. Oh, there. So, sino dito ang affiliated sa MGG? MGG. Okay. Other guilds, sino may MGG? Sino dito from other major guilds represented besides MGG? Can you show? Sorry, ito. From kayo? Guild as well. So, meron tayong idea kung ano yung guilds, di ba? And it facilitated a lot of adoption sa crypto. We will debunk a lot of the misconceptions about crypto later. Pero basically, just to give you an overview of who we are, no? How do we put it back? So basically, we provide and facilitate. It's not. There we go. Let's make it quick lang. Siguro yung website lang, Carlo. Just go to the website. Yep. Give you web-based dashboard, Discord bots, etc. So we're the largest data aggregator in the space. So we get about, stop me if I'm talking a lot about jargon, no? So medyo kung hindi familiar sa mga terminologies. So we have about 24,000 guilds, 2 million players across 30 countries. Our investors, when we had our launch, were the usual ones. So crypto.com, Animo, and all those VCs. No? But at the end of the day, what we're trying to do, and the reason why we conduct these meetups is for us to hear about what are your pain points, ano ba yung mga kailangan namin gawin na produkto, overview of what we do. And now we're providing now games and guild matching. So because we have like 24,000 guild players, we are then able to connect them to different games and Web3 projects. So mga wallets, lending platforms, and even PDAPs. No? So PDAPs are our partners as well. Yun lang. If you have any questions, and then we'll go through each, I think for this event, ano tayo, let's start educating people because and enjoy. So we learn first, and special to all of our sponsors and our got here, and then hopefully each and every one of you will learn a little bit about more about blockchain. And
thank you so much. Let's once again, let's give Ate Jen please for her opening remarks. Thank you so much, Ate Jen. Of course, I would like to acknowledge, of course, here tonight. And from Meta Gaming Guild, I see Maurice, the COO. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Hello, sir. Chief Executive Officer, 𝐿𝐿. And of course, the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, he is here. Hello, hello. And of course, the representative of 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Jerusalem. Hello, 𝐿𝐿. Ismael is the CEO of Only in Bali, Indonesia, enjoying the waves and the beaches. Hello, Ate Jen. Hello, hello. And our Secretariat Mayor, Deshane Yuri, for managing tonight's registration. Thank you so much. And to all the guilds, projects, representatives from hello, sir. Good evening. We're glad you are here. Hello, sir. Good evening. We're now moving to the next part. That will be, hot seats will be, cooked to the with the heated questions for tonight's panel discussion. Of course, to share their insights, their opinion, answer about our questions. And we are very interesting discussion since this has been curated, learn more about each other's projects. Hello guys, marami pong pumapasok. Hello, hello, hello. So to learn from each industry, of course, we actually start. Now, I'll be introducing first 𝐷𝐴RPoint Technologies Incorporated. Okay, Maria Christine Ibanez. Christine is the Chief Operations Officer and in IT and Development Services. Now, so 𝐷𝐴RPoint Technologies is a blockchain technology company to fast-tracking adoption of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency by developing products, services, and solutions based on it. So once again, let's welcome the representative of 𝐷𝐴RPoint Technologies, Ms. Christine. Now let's move to the next member of the panel. Let's now have Melissa Messias. Melissa has 10 more experience. She taught journalism, communications, and TV of Thomas Legaspi. Melissa started here 2020. taon ng pandemya. And she is representing, of course, Spark. Once I introduce to you, Lisa Messiah, Chief Executive of Spark. Now, KJ is the Swiss Army knife of Team Only, a communication major with a demonstrated history working in the marketing and digital space industries across the economy. He is representing Only NFT project, and Only is a metaverse-focused startup building 3D augmented reality and gaming non-fungible tokens, or NFT. A platform that allows creators and collectors to optimize ownership and utility through innovative applications of NFTs. Only is created to be a meeting place of artists, gamers, and collectors in the crypto and NFT space. Once again, let's have LJ Naron, the marketing specialist of Only. And he is representing right now Ismael Jerusalem, the Chief Executive Officer of Only. Now, the next member of our panel. Let's welcome Miss Leslie Pomol. Leslie is the Chief Marketing Officer, or CMO, of Metagaming Guild. She acts as the Master Content Curator, PR Lead, and Chief Implementer of MGG's marketing strategies. Leslie is a well-rounded digital marketing specialist. Her experience in working for multiple international brands makes her prolific in SEO, content writing, corporate blogging, link building, and social media marketing across various platforms. And she's representing, of course, MGG, or Metagaming Guild. MGG is a DAO-based GameFi, or game finance guild, who is on a mission to make game finance fair to the masses. MGG operates a unified GameFi ecosystem of gaming guild, game yield farming, INO or IGO launchpad, GameFi Vault, PFP, NFTs, and NFT game. It envisions to become the primary and most community-centric DAO in the GameFi metaverse. So it's decentralized, decentralized autonomy organization. GameFi Metaverse. So once again, let's give the stage to Miss Leslie Pomol, the Chief Marketing Officer of MGG. Now, our special guest, of course, coming from Metro Manila, no other than from blockchain space, Miss Jennifer Bilango. Ate Jen, as I call her, because she's an happy figure for us. Jen is the GM or Guild Hub and serves as the corporate strategy and growth lead of Blockchain Space. Blockchain Space is the largest guild aggregator, which has 24,000 guilds representing 2 million players. Jen has led the regional expansion through their exclusive membership program or Guild Partner Program, or GPP, scaling GPP to 30 countries already. And she's representing, of course, Blockchain Space. And Blockchain Space enable play-to-earn deals to scale in the metaverse. They build tools to empower gaming communities and manage scholarship programs, identify economic opportunities in games, and connect deals with gamers, game titles, and investors. Blockchain Space is empowering the next generation of play-to-earn gamers and guild owners to become successful entrepreneurs by equipping them with essential, scalable infrastructure, digital tools, financing solutions, and networking opportunities. Once again, Ms. Jennifer Bilango of Blockchain Space. Now our panel is complete. Now let's go to the exciting part. Of course, the panel discussion. Are you ready, guys? As we go through our discussion, make sure that you listen very well, because they will be spitting facts, stating their opinions, their perspective about certain issues, topics, questions about blockchain technology, about the Web3 space, and so on and so forth. So you will be learning a lot from this panel discussion. Now let's open the floor for the first segment. The discussion on the members' encounter with blockchain technology, leading to their roles in the respective startup, projects, or companies. In short, we will be asking them on how blockchain technology was introduced with this set of people and how they started and built their career or current role on their companies through blockchain technology. So the mic is already there. And we will be starting, of course, with SparkPoint Technologies. So may we now have the microphone and pass it to Miss Christine of SparkPoint Technologies.
Thank you, Dre. Good evening sa mga participants and our esteemed guests. Pwede bang pa-repeat ng question, Dre?
Alright, so we have this set of questions that will be asked to each of them, and they will be stating their, how blockchain was introduced to them and how they worked on it on their company, how their role helped them grow in the crypto space, in the Web3 space, in the world of blockchain technology. So here is the question. Okay, so Ma'am Christine, what is your first your initial encounter with blockchain technology, and how your knowledge widened when you entered SparkPoint? And how is your life right now, and how blockchain technology affected by it? And what are your usual routines that uses blockchain technology?
Okay, so thank you, Dre. Ayun. I'll try my best to answer all the questions. Medyo madami. But first encounter ko sa blockchain technology itself was when I entered SparkPoint as an employee. So prior to SparkPoint, I was in a different career track. So when I entered SparkPoint, I was offered a position wherein I really had to, study yung blockchain. Kailangan ko talaga siyang i-research and all because I was served a position na kailangan ko ng medyo in-depth na knowledge sa trading, sa token itself, sa blockchain itself. So what I did para ma-acclimate ako doon sa technology, I had to, hold discussions sa mga colleagues ko, had to do my own research, had to watch videos, had to buy yung token itself para ma-try ko i-trade sa exchange. So I had to undergo sa lahat ng basics and medyo advanced na kaunti para lang ma-acclimate ako dun sa technology itself. So I remember Melissa and I used to have a very lengthy discussions about blockchain technology and how cryptocurrency work. So yun, dun ako unang na-introduce sa cryptocurrency, and I really had to, nandun yung pressure to learn agad on the get-go. So after learning cryptocurrency, after learning blockchain technology, or probably dahil yun na yung nature ng trabaho and all. So, na-incorporate na siya sa everyday ko. So, I remember, nung nagsisimula pa lang ako mag-trade, every waking moment, mag-check ako ng charts, kung saan ba yung token na binabantayan ko, ganun. So, eventually, I was able to introduce myself and the company sa iba-ibang ways on how you can manage your assets. Meron tayong sa DeFi, pwede ka mag-swap, pwede ka mag-bridge, pwede ka mag-stake. So maraming palang ways to, manage your asset aside from trading, aside from just holding doon sa token. So yun, in the long run, parang naging part na lang siya din parang yung everyday life mo, you read about other projects, yung mga performance ng ibang tokens, and then you eventually, nung nag-progress na tayo dito sa SparkPoint, yung mga nagkaroon ng mga panibagong ventures, we also started exploring yung mga other use cases ng blockchain technology sa daily lives ng tao. So, at the moment, nandun pa lang ako sa phase na where I observed, aside from doon sa readily available na sa market na yung use cases ng blockchain, nandito din tayo sa phase na nag-observe ako na saan pa ba tayo pwede mag-innovate. So, personally, nandun ako sa phase na yun, starting doon sa first day na na-introduce ako sa blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. up to today na nagpapanel na tayo sa discussion. So that's for my experience. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Miss Christine. You know, everyone's, of course, I'm pretty sure that everyone starts at, the zero level. And this sudden thing being introduced to us, and we're not forced, but we also became curious about blockchain technology and learned the things, the basic about it. So I can actually relate on how Ma'am Christine started with blockchain technology. How about, let's ask naman Ate Jen from blockchain space. How's your first encounter with blockchain technology and your role in blockchain space? How it helped you understand the concept of this disruptive technology?
Thanks, Jay, no? So before I answer the question, I'd like to commend organize probably the first panel that I've been na mostly girls, no? So in technology in general, so like I think that deserves a round of applause. Girl power. I think in general, no, tech lacks diversity. Especially more so in GameFi. I've been in panels in Japan na talagang they made sure na may panel na puro female because diversity is important, especially if you're building a community. So, I'd like to commend Jay and the team for doing that. So it gives finance for a lot of mergers and acquisitions. So talagang full on traditional finance, and then Peter, we worked in a startup before, e-commerce. And then we had to close it down because of lack of funding. And then I went into, because I was good in finance, I went into finance. So he was always convincing me about blockchain. Medyo, mayroon ng konti. Sabi ko, wala yan. TradFi, traditional finance, you're gonna disrupt my technology, disrupt my bread and butter. And then I kept on dismissing it. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. I heard about it, but still am not convinced because of the speculative nature of currencies in general. But the underlying technology. So I'm vision ko, and hopefully something that I'd like to see as well adoption here in the Philippines and worldwide. That we move past the discussion about the technology, but we now discuss the use cases. Parang internet, no? We don't know how internet works, but we all use it. And there's a lot of businesses that was built on top of it. So that I think is what I think now is the time now we're talking about the use cases of blockchain technology. I'm not convincing you guys that it works. We all know it works. There are bad actors out there. So going back to my blockchain or crypto journey is during the 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 was really everyone was happy. It was one of our founders said, "Oh, join the company because we're gonna raise capital." And sabi ko, sige bro, you're a close friend of mine. That's my bread and butter. He's raising capital. As a banker, I know a lot of VCs. So we were able to raise money. Sabi ko, after kita mag-raise ng capital, I'll leave na kasi I cannot leave the bank. Tapos, and then it just snowballed from there. Now I'm here. I think, interestingly enough, a lot of, especially sa finance, one of the biggest problems of finance is underbanked people in the Philippines. Fintech has been around for quite some time, and it took GCash several years to get into 1 million wallets. Whereas Rodin Wallet took them like a year and a half to reach 1 million wallets. MetaMask now has about 3.5 million wallets in the Philippines. So that alone shows you the power that you can maximize by providing people access. I'm not going to talk about the tech side of it, but I'm going to talk about how blockchain can affect your life as well. So I think it helps me realize that gaming might be and yun yung good build and become an infra provider. And now there's a lot of infrastructure that is being built on top of it that gives you access to finance, it gives you access to data aggregation, data, and even if you want to play games, it gives you power back. So blockchain, Web3 in general, gives power back to the users. So Web 1 is static. So going back, bakit tinawag na Web 3? Web 1 is static, meaning the time where information shows a two-way street. Web 3 whatever we have.
Wonderful way of telling us, the growth manager of 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 made the adoption of blockchain technology faster. So, shout out sa mga gaming guilds na nandito ngayon. Congratulations because you're one of the catalysts of fast tracking the adoption of blockchain technology here in
One lang,
Yeah.
I'll just plug as well. Philippine Web3 Festival, no? So if
Yes.
you want to learn more about Web3, we're organizing the biggest conference in the Philippines related to Web3. It's gonna be held November 14 to 18 in Manila. So feel free to fly to Manila. We'll have like VCs. Almost all of our VCs will be there. This is co-organized with 𝐌𝐞𝐿. So we're looking to also 𝗂𝐿𝐻, if you guys are familiar with 𝗂𝐿 of Vaccine Infinity, 𝗂𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄, the founders of 𝗂𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄, crypto unicorns, even the founders of coins, 𝗖𝐸𝐻, Binance will have a representative there as well. So check the website, phweb3festival.com, and you'll see all in the coming days. So it's also a way for you to get introduced into Web3. So see you today.
We'll definitely see you there, Ate Jen. Of course, if you would like to attend, of course, kita tayo sa Manila soon. October, right?
November.
I mean November. So, same month with the Philippine Startup Week.
Yes.
Yes, and of course, daming ganap. So, but always take those opportunity to attend those events kasi grabbing learning experience yun. So, thank you so much, Ate Jen. Thank you so much. Now, let's have the point of view of Ma'am Melissa Macias of Sparkler EdTech. Okay, so paano madaming initial encounter mo with blockchain technology and paano ka naman naled nito to manage an EdTech platform like Sparkler EdTech Incorporated? How was it?
So, before I answer your question, I want to greet everyone at GM. So, isang GM naman dyan, guys. GM, talagang Web3 ba tayo? GM! Ayan. So, yeah, answering your question there, I started my journey in blockchain through Bitcoin. So, familiar na dito si KJ and my other colleagues in Sparklearn and Sparkcoin. I was introduced in 𝗖𝐶𝐻 faucets and answering some captchas, just to have 𝗖𝐶 and complete a Bitcoin. And with that, we fell into the rabbit hole of cryptocurrency, other ways to having and it's our first 18 time where we explored the technology itself. So nagkaroon pa kami ng kumbaga deeper exploration. And when I got to my first work, which is teaching in one of the university in Bicol, I had my career in blockchain sidetrack. So I just spent a little bit of time, trading. So a portion of my salary went to purchasing other altcoins. So imagine mo, I was a teacher back then and hindi naman sa discriminate pero at the time yung salary ko it's not that big. And I still dedicated a portion of it to buy some altcoins through 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄. So very, this is not an advertisement, ha? Pero yeah, pivotal sa journey ko yung 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄 kasi na-experience na-experience ko yung time na I entered, I used their wallet. There was a time na they give free BTC for every referral. So yun din. So habang nag-track my journey in crypto and blockchain. And at that time, I sort of experienced, sort of experience this time. I was on not really hardcore explain sides of cryptocurrency. Na it's not all in or getting rich quickly, but it's all about innovating or producing solutions to solve our existing problems. Sad to say, at that time, that was around 2018, in our area, or wala ka dyan sa scam na yan, like, maraming naloloko dyan, Ponzi yan, kababae mong tao. Nag-explore ka sa mga ganyan ng mga technologies and things like that. And I have a full-time job now, educating the space about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology through SparkPoint. That was around 2020, and that was pandemic. I took a break from teaching, and I was exploring, opportunities outside of teaching. And I found one through SparkPoint. They were looking for a senior marketing specialist back then. And I applied and got into SparkPoint. And when I met Sir Andy and Sir Rico, they shared to me their vision about educating, Bicolanos and the Filipinos about blockchain technology. And they are planning to put up an edtech startup, and they're looking for a person who will lead this project and partner in edtech. And I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity that was given to me, because, at this point of time, I can do what I love to do, which is responsible usage of crypto. Kaya kung kayo sila na maraming kita dito, not aware, kumbaga they're not aware na volatile in crypto, na they will experience crypto winter, and the bear market. And aside from that, dahil may lack na or may gap sa education, maraming nag-victimize yung mga bad actors dito sa space natin. So, with Spark Learn EdTech, we're hoping lessen the victims of crypto scams, hacks, also the misuse of cryptocurrency. Because if we're looking at the future, this cryptocurrency will be the future currency of our community, and all of us already have right fundamentals, the fundamental understanding of how we use our money. We just need to upscale our understanding so we can fit it with cryptocurrency. And aside from that, our edtech startup aims to build a Web3 community for the Filipinos. We really believe that the Philippines can be, the blockchain technology and Web